What is your idea of inner peace?
I'm not. I'm a guy.
A guy? Okay, fair enough. But let's not go there, innit?
Yeah.
No, it's something we have to accept. If someone identifies,
That's fair. Yeah, yeah, but I'm not gonna go there.
because it's just natural
Yeah.
But I've
to
got a skirt on, isn't it? So I'm actually.
don't be scared of someone's
I'm
identity.
not scared.
Don't be scared because someone looks Jewish or Muslim. You're not scared of a Muslim that sits behind you, are you?
I'm a Muslim.
I know that was the reason. That was my point. You're not scared because you know this identity is
It's the
beyond.
fear of the unknown
It's the
sometimes.
fear of the unknown.
Yes.
I'm not scared.
But if you're sat behind you and you're just simply going on to your journey in
Wait, I don't
reality,
get it. Why are you saying? Why are you saying I'm scared? Why are you
The
saying
fact that you kind of very obviously went, oh, let's not go there. Like it's something
let's not
to
go
be
there because that's the whole
avoid.
conversation. That's the whole kind of worm. And now you're throwing me.
yeah,
Which is fair. Whatever.
you're
yeah.
covered up anyway. Don't worry, lad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait.
You're covered up. But accepting
But-
reality
But
doesn't harm you.
But what-
It's only if he came towards you.
wait, but are you
with,
transgender by any
hang on,
chance?
let me just finish. If he came towards you with a knife, that's
Yeah.
something to be upset
No.
with.
Yeah.
That's worrying. That's disturbing. That's something to be frightened of and react to. Don't be react.
What do you
don't,
think of martyrdom?
don't react just to the fact that someone has an identity that you don't agree with.
I do agree with.
Oh, good. There you go.
If you're transgender, you know, I'm into that. I love transgenders.
Brilliant. You heard it here.
You're acting like we're a race, mate.
You can be.
Oh, I love transgenders.
I do.
It doesn't matter.
I think.
What?
Hang on. He,
No. But what puts me
he has
Are you
stepped into your
transgender?
direction.
different to you?
I don't know.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't go around saying, "Oh, I love straight people. They're brilliant in
Am
this
I
world."
straight?
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it's the same thing where you're talking about identity and the fact that we don't really need to care. Just people choose that because I'm a different sort of person to you. I don't need to be completely intact with that. It isn't the only part of me, so it doesn't matter if I am or not. I get so many questions saying, are you transgender? Because I don't, look like a typical male.
Is it?
Doesn't matter. I really could not care if someone has a penis or doesn't have a penis. It does not affect me whatsoever. So it shouldn't even be a question, in my opinion.
Did
Okay.
you hear?
Yeah, I
Are you
agree.
happy with what he said?
Yeah.
And does it make the world a better place when we accept people for what they present, or does it make it a worse place?
But it's I don't know. I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, it's case by case basis, isn't it? Case by case.
A little bit.
Yeah, is it? As I said, if he came towards you with a knife,
Yeah.
that is a case by case issue.
Yeah,
This is a
no.
moment I go karate.
Yeah, no.
But if he just comes towards you with a male name,
You do okay.
and that is nothing to be scared of. It's something we should.
Well, I'm not
That's a-
scared of males.
That's a journey to inner peace.
I'm not scared of males.
It sounds to me like you've been on a journey to inner peace. And I think, from my point of view, and I don't know if you would agree with this, but that's a profound and wonderful journey a human being can go on to.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
A profound journey of what?
To inner peace, to discover the identity of what we are and embrace that, regardless of all the people around us. And that's true bravery, isn't it?
That's true bravery.
I'm not, isn't it? Sorry. Do you think that's true? I think it's true bravery. Do you think that's true bravery?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is something to be really brave.
I think talking about that in a piece, it's different for everyone. It's like the meaning of life. There is no real meaning of life. It is just people trying to find their way in life. What makes one person happy to another person is very, very different. It's like giving one kid an ice cream and one kid a candy bar. It's different for everyone. So we can't have one meaning of life or one way to find inner peace. It's like saying the one way to find a job. Depends what job, depends who you are, depends what you believe in. Some people wouldn't go into some sort of industry. So, I don't know.
Can I just say, sorry to simplify this so much, but
Yeah.
your metaphor you just articulated around a sweet shop
Yeah.
is profound. Because when we're children, Everyone has different flavors that they gravitate towards. Because you don't like what everyone else likes does not make you an outsider.
Doesn't make you different.
Doesn't make you different. It just means you're going towards a journey.
Yeah, in a different way.
Because it's a taste. We have different tastes.
Yeah.
So it is a simplistic metaphor, but I do believe it's one that everybody on the planet, in the West, sorry, in the West, can relate to, I'd like to think.
Yeah, I mean, it's simply like children in a playground arguing over what their favourite colour is.
Exactly. And also, just to expand upon it a little bit more and add a bit more profoundness to this situation,
Yes.
when we're children, we don't understand how to hate people.
No, not really, no. Unless I believe these things are sort of taught to you. You know, if you grow up in, you know, a racist environment, you might have some, you know, racist feelings. It's not saying that, oh, race, you know, if your parents are racist, you automatically are racist. It's just saying, you know, that's what you learn from a young age. And what people find in those young ages always sticks with them. It's early childhood memories on core of what you really believe at heart. And I think that's the difference between nature versus nurture. And I think nurturing is a really big key into beliefs. Sort of my mother always taught me, you know, it really doesn't matter what other people think, or it doesn't matter what I think or you think, or you know, whatever. You know, as long as you are happy with yourself, that is all that matters. Nobody else needs to be happy with you. The entire world. Your mother's disappointed in you. Your father's disappointed in you. You know, your grandmother doesn't like the way you dress. Fine, whatever. It's not your life.
Yes, you only have, it sounds, what I'm about to say next sounds idiotic in the extreme, but you only have one life.
Yes.
There's only one moment in your life that you're a 9-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 60-year-old,
Yes.
a 90-year-old, fingers crossed. This is only once that this experience will ever happen to you. So in this moment, embrace life, embrace the beauty, the
Yes.
creativity that is within all of us.
Embrace the differences. My
Embrace the differences of others.
You know, my great grandmother, she's 109 now, 109, still kicking, still singing, and the exact same thing she says every day is, you know, still talks, still gets up,
Yeah,
moves around.
she's about to tell you, before you interrupted,
Yeah.
what she talks about.
So the one thing is she gets dressed every day, and she always wants to pick her own clothes. And every time her daughter might say something like, "Oh, I don't like that shirt on you," and she has always said, "Then don't wear the shirt." That is it. That is put down to a T. The simplest thing. It's just, if you don't like something, don't do it. It doesn't matter.
What's her name?
My great grandmother's name, Barbara.
Barbara. If you ever see this on YouTube, I'll make sure that you subscribe before she goes. You all must subscribe to the Age of Dust.
Yeah.
Barbara, wow, you are a noble human being, and to have your granddaughter here talking about you, what a great gift that is.
It's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
And the fact that what she's got to say about you is beautiful. Not unfortunately, not all people have grandmothers that are so wonderful and profound. But that doesn't mean we can't all adopt
Yeah.
the idea of your grandmother within us.
Great grandmother, actually.
Great grandmother. I'm an idiot.
One step up. Even.
One step up. Great grandmother, and to embrace the wisdom of that wonderful woman. Because you're old doesn't mean you're wise, but you are wise because the articulation.
You've had these experiences. You know, after 109 years, you would think you've got your brain down to a T. You know what's going on, and everything's changing. But I don't know. At the core, you could sit there being a grumpy old man, thinking, "Oh, I hate life. This generation is awful." Or you could sit there thinking, "What can I do to help? What can I do to not spread toxicity in the world?" You know, just be natural.
Be natural. Have you got any advice for other people out there that are experiencing this difference within themselves and wish to confirm the reality that they're in fact different and are going on a journey? Have you got anything you'd like to say? Is that too deep, that question?
No, not really. I think
I'll try harder next time then.
I think just yourself comes first. Don't try and please other people before yourself. I tried to do that for years. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You need. I know it sounds selfish, but sometimes you really do just need to put yourself first. There's a book, incredible book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. Excuse the language, and it talks about this man who went on a journey, and his mother always wanted him to be in finance, so he did that, and he fell into this depression, this slump, and he started writing, and that is what made him happy. So, at a certain point in his life, about 50, 60 years old, said F it, and he started writing. And now, he's got a book that is sold all around the world, and it's just this profound knowledge that he's put out there for everyone. So at a certain point, it's never too late to turn back, but just don't follow other people. Just think, what is the best thing in this situation? I could be at home doing maths homework. That's what my mother would want me to do right now, sadly. But I'm here, talking to people and explaining, my philosophical views, which is what makes me happy. So I'm doing that.
So this philosophy, by the way, that was a beautiful, articulate, and graceful and heartfelt and intellectual answer to the question. And I hope you out there would agree that has been enlightening. And anyone on that journey, just remember there's always other people there who are experiencing the same thing, and they can transform and be themselves, be beautiful, and come out on the other side just as glorious and as wonderful as a human being possibly can be.
Yes. All right. I am going to go mingle, but that was very interesting talking to you. Thank you very much.
One last thing then. Are you regular here at Speaker's Corner?
Yes. I don't go to school here, but so when I come down here for holidays and weekends, I always like to come down to Speaker's Corner.
And what are your thoughts on Speaker's Corner? Just quickly, just a brilliant glory. Entertaining. There you go. So come to Speaker's Corner. Let's be entertained, and occasionally you come across true gems, and it's a glory to see them shine. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much.
You've been a star.
Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Dust, and I'm officially settled.